Welcome back to CBS This Morning, and welcome back to the Empire State Building. We're here on the newly renovated 80th floor of the building, and these kiosks you're looking at are part of the new experience for visitors. Workers just put the finishing touches on a massive $165 million renovation project, and of course, we got an early look at it. Visitors will now go from one bank of elevators to another, making their way up to that world-famous observatory. But before they get there, the 80th floor, this floor, now gives them something very cool to do on their way to that view.
Welcome to the 80th floor.
After 4 years and $165 million, the final piece of the visitor experience is now complete. We were there as workers put the finishing touches on the 80th floor.
And now on the 80th floor is about discovering New York City.
And the first thing you'll notice, something visitors simply can't get enough of, is the view. Previously reserved for the observation decks above.
The windows were covered over. This is the first time that our visitors get a chance to see New York City on the 80th floor.
And you can also explore other tourist destinations from one of the city's most famous.
Let's do kid-friendly. I'll be a tourist in my own city.
With touchscreen kiosks that help visitors plan out a trip and download the itinerary to their smartphones.
Can you build one of these in my living room?
On the walls, a mural, a reproduction of the cityscape drawn from memory by artist Stephen Wiltshire after only a chopper ride over Manhattan.
Before, we only gave people two experiences, the line and the view.
Tony Malkin, the building's CEO, says now's the time to move this Depression-era marvel into the modern age.
1, 2, 3, smile.
The new visitor center experience begins with an interactive museum, doubling as a history lesson.
People used to race to get to the top, and now they actually want to soak everything up.
That was so tiny.
And ends on the all-glass 102nd floor observatory, providing soaring views of New York City.
This is a special spot. We want people to be able to experience the peace and tranquility of being up here.
And oh, did we mention all of this opens to the public today, this morning? Let's talk about price for a second. To experience all the innovations, it'll cost you at least $58. But if you're satisfied to go only as high as the 86th floor observatory, that ticket starts at about $38. Not a bad deal there. It's less than 50 cents a floor. But for now, let's go back to Gayle and Anthony in Studio 57. I hope you're stacking your quarters and getting ready to come on down.
I really, thank you, Tony. I really do think it's money well spent. The day we were there, it's so nice to see the people that come from all over the world.
All over the world.
It makes you very proud.
You hear so many languages. It's a big stack of quarters to get in there. But as Tony said, every time you go, that view feels new.
It really does.
It's so special.